335i is one of the easiest cars to make 500 horsepower out of, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I made 500 horsepower in my BMW 335i on a pretty decent budget compared to most cars. Now, for reference, this car is single turboed, about everything you can do to a 335i except port injection and built bottom end. So that's where I'm at. Like I said, full bolt-on, which includes intake, downpipe, full straight pipe. I have resonators though, and charge pipe, upgraded coil packs. I have a lot of different things. I did actually make a video talking about all the mods I have specifically, but I'm just gonna be going over all the things that you'll need to make 500 horsepower. So first 5 things that you're gonna need to make 500 horsepower is definitely gonna be starting with the low pressure fuel pump. The one that comes stock in this car cannot handle anything past stage 1 or let alone stage 2. You can see that in a lot of 335 that start off with bolt-ons, just like intake, downpipe, tune. They're gonna realize that they're gonna start misfiring on their top end because the low pressure fuel pump isn't sending enough fuel to the top end. So start off with the low pressure fuel pump. Next is going to be the downpipe, a catless downpipe at that, because the cats that come on these cars, either you have the twin turbo cats or you have the single cat like I did on my M55. They're very restrictive. Adding a downpipe, I recommend a VRSF. That's the one I had. No issue, sounded really good. I'll put this clip on the screen right now. But yeah, once you add that downpipe, that will literally give you an added 50 horsepower, and you can go ahead and do a lot more with the car and push a lot more power, and it's way less restrictive and the car will breathe a lot better. So that's the second mod. So next is actually going to be the charge pipe. 100% recommend, because 1, for performance gains, and 2, because the stock ones break easily, and I mean you can push a lot more power with an upgraded charge pipe, better airflow. And I mean, I have the 335D charge pipe just because of the big turbo setup, and a lot more boost can go through that one, and I was able to throw a blow off valve on mine. So yeah, now the next thing you're going to want to get is a full straight pipe. 100% recommend on these cars. The N55 recommend straight pipe in it. Me personally, I have 2 resonators from the N54 on my exhaust. Yeah, it just sounds way better. Like, why would you want to push all that power and not hear your exhaust? Now, my favorite mod to date that I've done on this car that I recommend you do to your 335i 100% eventually is the upgraded single turbo. Fuck. You can't see it, mine of course, but because I have a bottom mount turbo, it's in the stock location. It's pretty big, so it does lag a little bit. Let me see if I can show you guys down there. It's peeking. If you guys can see it, that little circular thing right there, that's the turbo right there. So yeah, my favorite mod to what are you doing? Yep. Here.
Car in 9 months is pregnant.
Yo. My favorite mod to date that I've done is the upgraded single turbo. With the upgraded single turbo, you can essentially turn the boost up. But for example, I can go to 25 PSI right now. Turbo will be 100% fine. The stock turbo couldn't go over, I think it was like 20, around 19. And this one is, base map is 19 PSI on 93. On E40, I can go up to 25. And then on full E85, you can go, I've seen N54s and N55s go all the way up to 30 plus PSI on these motors. So like I said, a lot of room to grow once you put the upgraded single turbo in, and it makes a huge difference whether it become the sound, the performance, how it looks. If you have a top mount, it just looks way better, sounds way better. Now, before you think making 500 in this car was easy or it's all fun and games, you can just throw a single turbo on it and it'll make 1,000 horsepower. Wrong. Okay, it took a lot to get to this point. A lot of ups and a lot of downs, mostly downs, okay? As you guys probably seen on the channel, I try not to show all the ugly with these cars, but a lot of shit goes wrong. I'm not even gonna get into all that. I made a video talking about all the things that fail and all the things you should do this car from ever breaking. It was bone stock, and then now it looks like this. But like I was saying, this car takes a lot of maintenance to run the way it does and make 500 horsepower. But those are the things that you guys are going to need to make 500 horsepower. I have a video talking about the rest of my mods and all the other things you need to make even more than 500 reliably. I made a video talking about that. Check it out.